For the assignment, we have been split into groups of 5 and given the task of creating our very own game. When our group first met, we had the intention of coming up with a basic design concept and moving forward from there. We began by discussing what games we enjoyed to play. This way we got to know a bit more about each other and what type of games we would like to make. After getting to know each other, we began to brainstorm very rough ideas and genres we could explore. However, we soon realised that the expansive creative freedom which we have been given made it very hard for us to come up with a viable idea. In order to find a strong concept we could all work with, we decided to streamline the process by considering the following criteria. Firstly, target audience. We wanted to choose an audience that appealed to us and would be large enough to support our game. We chose to appeal to a more casual audience. This meant making a game that focused on the fun of playing the game and making it so many people could enjoy the game regardless of their skill level. Secondly, cost. As a group, we were all aware that making a game can be a very expensive process. We had to come up with an idea that would be cheap to produce but still provided a very fun and enjoyable experience for the player. Next, we had to consider time constraints. Creating a game can be a very time-consuming process and with strict deadlines to meet. The idea we choose had to be relatively simple to make but one that will engage the player. Finally, gameplay. The core gameplay mechanics had to be simple to create and easy to use. Relating back to our target audience, anything too complicated would alienate the player, but we had to make the gameplay fun enough to keep our target audience playing. Our game idea is based on a pizza eating contest, in which you square off against an opponent in a battle to consume as many pizzas as you can within a set time limit. The gameplay will feature a 1v1 style competition against an AI opponent. If the player manages to defeat the first opponent, he will progress to the next round and face another opponent. As the player progresses further through the competition, the stages will increase in difficulty until defeating the hardest opponent, the reigning champion, and winning the competition. The actual gameplay mechanics consists of the player fulfilling a set sequence of button presses for each slice of pizza. Each pizza completed will add 1 to the scoreboard, represented by an empty pizza box stack. You are in direct competition with your opponent and need to make sure that you are completing the button sequences as quick as you can, achieving the best score you possibly can. Our idea has a lot of room for development, which we are currently exploring. The game is very flexible in terms of platform, which serves to widen our audience further.